It starts with a dinner party. 8 friends, one quiet suburban neighborhood, and a comet passing over Earth. At first, everything feels normal. Awkward conversations, wine, small talk. But then, phones begin cracking. Signals disappear, and the power suddenly cuts out. The entire neighborhood goes dark, except for one house in the distance. A single glowing window. At first, it doesn't seem important, just strange. But as the night continues, small things begin feeling wrong. One friend swears a conversation happened differently. Another notices objects moving. Tiny inconsistencies, the kind of things you'd normally ignore, until they start adding up. Trying to find help, 2 people leave the house to investigate the light nearby. When they return, they're shaken. Something happened out there, something they can't explain, because the house they visited looked exactly like this one. Same furniture, same people, same dinner table. At first, nobody believes them, but then the impossible evidence appears. A box. Inside are photos of everyone sitting in the house, and written across the top, a number. Panic spreads instantly, because somehow there's another version of them nearby. Another house, another dinner party, and maybe another reality. As the comet passes overhead, the group slowly realizes what's happening. Multiple versions of the same night are colliding together. Different realities bleeding into each other. And somewhere out there are other versions of themselves. Some confused, some dangerous, some already aware of what's happening. At first, they try staying calm, logical, scientific. But fear changes people quickly, because now every question becomes terrifying. How many houses are there? Which version of your friends are you talking to? And if someone leaves, how do you know they came back the same? That's when the paranoia begins. People split into groups. Secrets come out. Trust disappears. One man returns acting completely different. Another insists they mark objects to track reality. Everyone is trying to hold on to certainty, but certainty is gone. The deeper the night goes, the worse it becomes, because now they realize something horrifying. Some versions of them have already figured out how to survive this, and they're willing to replace other versions of themselves to do it. Suddenly, every interaction feels dangerous. Every conversation feels fake. No one knows who belongs where anymore, especially M. At first, she tries keeping everyone together, but slowly she begins noticing something disturbing. In some realities, people are happier, more successful, better versions of themselves. And when she finds one version of the house where everything seems perfect, an idea begins forming. What if she stayed there instead? What if she replaced the other version of herself? As reality continues splintering apart, M makes a desperate choice. She leaves her house, crosses through the darkness, and enters another reality. Then another, and another. But every new house is worse. Different arguments, different versions of events, different outcomes. The deeper she goes, the more unstable everything becomes, until finally she finds one reality that seems right. Peaceful, normal, the version she wishes she had. So she does the unthinkable. She attacks her other self and takes her place. At first, it works. Morning arrives. The comet is gone. Everything appears normal again. But then, her phone rings. And on the other end is another version of herself, still alive, still searching. And suddenly, she realizes the nightmare isn't over, because somewhere out there, countless realities still exist. And in at least one of them, someone else is trying to become her too.